Yo, what's up? So, we have a gameplay trailer for AC6. Bro, are you hyped? You better be. Coming from someone that, I mean, you haven't seen this yet, but I just played Armored Core 4, and goddamn, these environments, bro. Like, the map is absolutely insane. The visuals look absolutely crazy. And I love it. I just love it. Anyway, I want to talk about some stuff. In the trailer, they call us, I guess, augmented human. Does that mean we have human plus? And is that a gun fort? On this next clip, this dude driving a tank just runs right through some baddies. I'm not... Again, like, is that just trailer stuff, or can you just run people over? We have a freaking whip. We got Wormlord from Bleak Fate, and we have the Primal Armor Blast, I believe, from For Answer. And when it comes to this guy over here, not only does that mech look absolutely sick, look at that detail, but I've also checked out the IGN interview with the producer, Yasunori Ogura. The story revolves around this new resource that was found on Rubicon 3, and then pretty much everyone just started to race the Rubicon 3 to claim this resource. But there's also a native force in Rubicon 3, which I'm not sure if they're human or not. But I mean, everyone's just always inside of mechs, so you know, it like, does it even matter? Although I would like to see organic enemies return. We have giant space crabs in Armored Core 3, and like even some flies or whatever in Last Raven. Like those are pretty cool. From the trailers and everything I've seen, I don't think we have organic enemies in this game. I could be wrong though, obviously. I mean, I haven't seen the full game, but I would definitely like to shoot some flashy alien life forms. They've also mentioned the fact that certain attacks could knock enemies off balance, and then you could dash in and finish them off with a melee strike. So I guess they added some sort of posture system from Sekiro, kind of like they did in Elden Ring as well. I feel like that's a pretty significant change to like the pace of combat, and it could be really cool, especially for the melee enthusiasts like myself. I mean, honestly, I wish we had more like melee capabilities, unarmed melee capabilities. Like, you could just be able to purge your weapons and just punch something. It's not a complicated concept, I'm sure we have the technology for it. The game already got a collector's edition as well, and it comes with this figurine which looks pretty sick. This is $229, but there's also the premium edition, which I think it's the same thing, but they add the garage for the mech, and this, God, I think I'll just stick with the deluxe edition, which costs 69 euros. Nice. I mean, it's technically 70, but anyway, so if you pre-order, you also get the Melander C3 G13 special customization Tenderfoot, which I guess it's this guy. And this is unique to the pre-order. I guess it must be some sort of skin or something, even though we should be able to paint and color stuff, because the Melander C3 parts set, which I guess would be the mech parts, are considered an early unlock, which means that they can be obtained in the game. So, you know, it's weird why. Anyway, we're also getting an emblem, which is again an early unlock, but you're getting an exclusive AC decal. That's nice. And the deluxe edition also comes with a digital art book and soundtrack. The arena is also making a comeback, and I hope we have a dedicated arena stage, because to me it just makes the whole arena scene make more, you know, it just looks more official. You know, you feel like there's an actual organized fighting scene, instead of two dudes just meeting in the middle of nowhere and start fucking each other up. And speaking of dudes fighting, they also mentioned that while the game is meant to be single player oriented, like the story and the campaign, there is an online multiplayer PvP game mode. Although they did not go into further detail, and I don't know if it's like 1v1 based, if it's like team battles and stuff, I have no idea. But they mentioned we could share AC data, which I believe they're talking about schematics, and emblems of our own making. So we can still make custom emblems and probably, I assume, put decals on the mechs and stuff, which is pretty nice. I'm pretty hyped about this. I mean, like, so far the game looks fucking insane. FromSoftware just doesn't miss, man. But also, to me, the existence of a new Armored Core raises another question, because since Armored Core 1, like, they made the first game, and then there were follow-up games that build on what the game already was, you know, and then you had Armored Core 3, and then Silent Line, Armored Core 4 and For Answer, 5 Verdict Day. So are we gonna have the same thing for Armored Core 6? I wonder. For Answer came 2 years after Armored Core 4. Armored Core 5 was 2012, and Verdict Day was 13. I mean, alright, so it's roughly 1-2 years after. I would say there's a pretty high chance that that's gonna happen because, you know, it's what usually happens. Which would mean that we're not only getting one Armored Core game, but 2. But I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't know. Look, you gotta call Miyazaki about that. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. I had to talk to someone about this because that trailer was hype as fuck. But anyway, hope you liked it. Peace.